Flint's new music leader. We are Club 937. Artivist here, 8-1 show, getting local artists in. And I think you're the last person off the Mob remix that I've been wanting to talk to, man. I think I got everybody. I got Presidential P, Louis Tune, Twice, Zeke, and we got Velly Beretta in the building. What's going on, man?
What's up, bro?
You doing all right?
Chilling.
Good, man. That really set the tone of Flint remixes. I mean, obviously, you know, we had the Don't Play That a while back, but man, y'all came out swinging in that track, man. And some of Flint's finest. How'd you hook up with Zeke and Presidential P and all them?
It was through Louis Tune.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but them been my guys though. But Louis Tune put it together, man. He hit me up like, man. No, actually, I seen him in the club, and I'm like, dude, I seen him perform the regular version. Mm-hmm. Man, and
yeah,
he had it rocking.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, like you got one right there. And then a few weeks later, he hit me up like, let's do the remix.
Right. Yeah, and he got a team together for that one, man. And one thing that I noticed about you, we had Product in to Spitter not too long ago, and you're featured on a track with him. I mean, man, you can move too. Like, that's the thing. There's a lot of artists where it's just one form of rapping, that's all that they could do. You got different ways of spitting flows, man. Where did that come from? Like, where's your inspiration come from?
Man, just staying true to myself, man. I don't get too caught up in what everybody else doing, what everybody else got going on, man. I just focus on me, you know what I'm saying? I stay true to myself, you know what I'm saying? That's where mostly all my stuff come from, man.
Now I wanna get right to the beginning of it, man. Like, where'd you get the feeling that, like, man, I want to be a rapper? Where did it all start? Who influenced you? All that.
Man, it's crazy. My cousins, my older cousins, and my big brother, my oldest brother, they had a rap group way back in the day, like in the 90s, called not even 90s, like early 2000s, called Almost Legal. Mm-hmm. And I was a little dude, and I loved it, man. Yeah. I had never picked up a pen. I was probably like 7 years old, but that made me want to start writing and rapping. Like,
right.
Yeah, like I used to go to school rapping they song saying it was mine.
you were stealing it.
Yeah, but then I picked up the pen, started writing myself, and man, I ain't never stopped since.
And now, how many projects have you had since then? I mean, you obviously dropped this one in January, but what about before that?
I dropped 3 projects before that. I got 4 altogether.
You got 4 altogether. And when you start a project, is it like, man, I already know what songs I wanted? I mean, where do you get the direction from to come up with these projects?
Man, really, most of the time I just I go off the title of the project. But as far as the music, I'm inspired by the struggle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Real life stuff that's really going on. Like, I can't just, and it take me a long time, man, to put something together. Like, I can't just sit down and just write anything.
Right. It's not just project after project after project.
If it's not true, it's not me. You know what I'm saying? I can't just sit down and write a bunch of punchlines and stuff.
Right. Now, your latest project in January is titled
No Money, More Problems.
No Money, More Problems.
Yeah.
And where did you get, like, I mean, you started, how long did it take that project to get all put together and be released for just this, you know, in January?
Bro.
Took a bit?
Like 2 years.
For real?
It was supposed to release on January 1st, 2015. Mm-hmm. And I had it done. But I'm like, nah, this ain't it. Mm-hmm. So I put the songs that I had for that one out on the 4th of July 2015 and called it The Mixtape. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, man, it was a lot of music, but I felt like it wasn't No Money, More Problems. You know what I'm saying? So I put all of that on there and I started all the way over. Yeah. And I ended up dropping it January 6th, 2016, this year.
Now, was it hard to realize, like, man, I mean, it came up to the release date and you're like, all right, it's coming out. And then you're like, man, this isn't working. Like, was it hard to let go of that and just release it as a mixtape?
I mean, I don't even feel like it's a mixtape, man.
No?
Yeah, because DJ Substance was supposed to host it. That's my guy. Mm-hmm. And I was listening to it all the way through, like a couple days before I put it out. And I'm like, man, this don't even sound like a mixtape. I got to call bro and tell him, like, nah, that's all right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because his name on the cover and everything.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. But it didn't sound like a mixtape. And once he heard it, he understood. He was like,
right.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, obviously, I think Flint's going through a wave right now. Like, Flint's going through a wave to where, you know, you had the old artists, and now you got these new up-and-comers that in the past couple of years have been shining. You know, people like Zeke and like basically everybody on the Mob remix, and then, you know, you've got all these different camps. What do you think is the next up-and-coming artist? Obviously you know, because if you're not doing this if you don't believe in yourself. Right. But who do you look up to in this game and you're like, man, they're up next?
King Cassius.
Cassius?
Man, I've been looking up to Cassius for 10 plus years, since I was like in the 7th grade. I was, you know what I'm saying? Him, RLSGKD, that's my guy right there, man.
Okay.
He real slept on, like one of the realest, man. Like, that boy get it in. I mean, that's about it though, man. Jizzle, my big brother Jizzle, he finna release his first solo. You familiar with Circle Boys, right?
No.
You not?
I've only been here since December of 14, man. So I do this show so I can get to know people because.
Okay, yeah, man. Circle Boys, man. Yeah, my big brother Jizzle, he finna release his first solo project straight out the gate this summer. And Sequel finna release another project too this summer. Okay. So yeah, we just them. I'm more focused on my guys than anything else. Right. What everybody else got going on, man.
Do you think that there's a lot of, and I'm not trying to get you to say a certain thing or like call anybody out, but do you feel like there's a certain like vibe in Flint, and if you're not about it, you don't get it type of thing? Like, you know, there's a lot of, to me it seems like there's real rappers and then there's people that just rap for fun. You know, do you think that you have a good eye at separating the real from the fake?
Most definitely, yeah. Yeah. That's, man, without even trying though, you know what I'm saying? It's just natural for me. Like, I know who really about it, who not, you know what I'm saying? Right. That's why I deal with certain people. Yeah.
Now, as far as upcoming shows, you got any big shows planned? I mean, obviously, you know, there's a lot of artists here in Flint that put on shows on the regular. I mean, are you trying to branch out outside the city? What are your plans for, as far as if somebody's watching this, like, man, I want to see you live?
Man, I just take it one day at a time, man. I feel like I'm going hard with it, most definitely. But I feel like whatever happens, man. Right. Yeah. But as far as shows, I'm performing at the Rap Mania. Okay. This Friday. Okay. It's a big Flint event. Got a whole list of Flint rappers, man. It's a lot of them.
And I wanted to get your input, man. We've been asking, you know, a lot of rappers here in Flint what your opinion is about the upcoming battle, May 21st at the Lux. So as far as Cassius versus Zeke, man, I mean, you got somebody who has done battle rap before, but then on the other hand, you got somebody who's about that bars life, man. So, I mean, who do you think's going to take it?
Man, I can't even say.
No?
I can't even say, man, because, like you said, Cassius really got the battle rap background, you know what I'm saying? He really do that, but you can't underestimate Zeke.
Yeah, Zeke's about that life, man. That's the thing.
You can't underestimate dog, man. He crazy.
Yeah. So if someone's watching this right now and they want to check out your music, where do they go?
VellyBeretta.bandcamp.com. That's my website. Or, man, I tell everybody all the time, Google me.
Google me. See, that's the thing.
Google. Just Google me. Everything will pop up.
And the thing is this No Money More Problems is available on Bandcamp. 11 tracks. You know, and now your producers.
I got Zeke and King Cassius.
Yeah, you got Zeke on Kill 'Em. You got King Cassius on Make It Make Money. Yep. Now, as far as like production, do you do a lot of Flint production?
Yeah, every track on there is produced by a Flint artist except maybe 3 tracks.
Okay.
Ill Will is actually, that's my little cousin. Okay. And he also grew up around those guys I was telling you about. Like, he grew up in the music environment too. So I think we was inspired by the same people to really go hard with the music. I'm just glad he took the producing route. You know what I'm saying?
Now, is it important for you? Because I've noticed that with a lot of Flint artists, man. Like, it's not about, you know, and I really think, man, it's the history of this city of just seeing everything outsourced. That it's like a lot of Flint artists want to keep it in the city. Is that important for you? Like with, you know, I mean, you got a couple tracks on here, but 3 out of 11 aren't, you know, Flint production. The rest of them are all Flint production.
Yeah, I'm big on Flint. Yeah. I'm real big on Flint, man.
Who do you think is the next up-and-coming producer in Flint?
That boy Ill Will.
Ill Will?
Kurt Green. Bass God.
Okay.
It's a lot of them, man. It's a lot, man. It's a lot of them. I can't even name all of them. It's a lot of them, though. Just like it's a lot of rappers. There's so many of us, man.
All right. Yeah. All right, so on Twitter, what's your Twitter? At Velly Beretta?
At Velly Beretta. Instagram, at Velly Beretta. Facebook, Velly Beretta, everything.
Make sure you check out that No Money, More Problems. They'll be posting the article. Also on the YouTube link. Velly, we appreciate you coming in, man.
Thanks for having me, bro.